Hello guys, Zul'jin here and welcome back to another episode of Crashlands. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Thanks for all the amazing support on the Crashlands series, guys. As always, if you do enjoy the videos, make sure to give me some dap on that like button to show your support. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. We're going to try to progress the storyline a little bit today. Let's head to the Central Pod Guard and see what they have to say. Starting to get more fins around. Looking good, gentlemen, looking good. Splish and Pow will be working on fortifications. I've offered Splish a place in the Central Pod Guard for now. Flux! It's Django. Ah, kill it with fire! Whoa, it's just a Tendrum, Splish, and a friend. What's going on, Ango? I've been trailing you since you freed me in the bog, and been doing some exploring. I found that something might be pertinent. Oh? A huge prison with a host of Polari inside. Figured you could rescue them like you rescued me. This must be where all of our podlings ended up. Thank the great pod they're still alive. We'll go and get them out, but why didn't you set them free already, Ango? I couldn't get through the lock, but if that mean head is keeping to his ways, I bet he fed the key to blast crabs around the prison. Star Beast, get to that prison and find the key by whatever means necessary. We must gather the full force of the pod. Alright, so we're probably gonna have to defeat some blast crabs. I would imagine it's gonna have to be at night because of this. I did craft a bed that I can bring around with me actually now, so let's just try. It looks like we have to go southeast. Heck, it might be nighttime by the time we get there. So, I'm only gonna form stuff along the way that I really need. Like, I'm not gonna worry about hardcores or any of that stuff. Every once in a while when I see a good opportunity, like when there's two of these in the way, I might do that just to get a few more materials, possibly some diamonds. I don't even know if we'll need some or whatever, but that's the way I'll do it for now. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna have to go pretty far down here, I do believe. Yeah, I'll grab the easy stuff like that. How many do these I have? I'll probably need a few more of these just in case. Just in case I run low on something, you know? No lift. I'm not interested in fighting. Alright. Let's pour the coals to it once again. There's two right here. That's a good target. See, anything like that I might go for, because that's just very easy to get. Alright. And I get some speed boost every once in a while from that, which kind of makes up for the time that I stop. Okay, let's take a look at our map. And we have to go a little bit further south here. That's okay. We can do that. We're still not in the hard space yet. Because there's none of those Gulanis or whatever you call them. We're starting to get in a little bit of bad stuff here. Not the real strong stuff yet. But I'll harvest a little bit of these materials. There's some blast crabs right here. I got it. Yeah, we might need to do the nighttime thing. How far are we? Okay, still, now we have to go straight south. Alright. That shouldn't be bad. Alright, now we're to the area that the Gulani spawn at. So there'll be some rarer resources around here now. I definitely want to get the ice quills. Definitely the ice quills. And I know I miss them every once in a while, guys, even when I'm looking at them. I'm just trying to pay attention to all kind of stuff sometime. And I get confused relatively easy. Okay, this is the fortress it looks like. That's fine. The prison compound, all these blast crabs I can't do anything to until it becomes nighttime. The good news is, I have the ability to change it to night wherever I'm at. Sleepy time. Okay, blast crabs are up. And now I just go to floors, pick that up. Alright, I'm good to go. Let's get it done. Ouch. There we go. Alright, this is a big one. I'm gonna just activate D-Bot for this one. Ouch! Dang it! Alright, alright. I was gonna activate debot for that one. Let me check on my crafting right quick. Okay. How close did we get? I think very, very close, huh? Let's see. Gotta get out of range of these blast crabs. There we go. I want my stuff back before I forget about it. Because Lord knows I am very capable of forgetting about it. There's my stuff down there. Alright. Prepare to meet your maker. And by the maker, I mean vomit, of course. I just gotta be real careful here. I can get 3 licks off. There's the key. That's pretty easy. Ango was right. Hugo really does love feeding keys to wildlife. What a weirdo. Now he could bust into the prison. Hey! I was busy talking to Juice Box, Blast Crab. Alright. Now we can go. It's probably gonna be at the bottom here. I would assume. Nope. 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 Yep. Down here. Alright. Wait, let these guys get out the way. Alright, be careful, Flux. Uh-oh, that's gonna hurt. I forgot what it said. Something about Hugo has guards or something. Okay, Warden Sharpie. Dang, they hit hard. They hit hard. Very good. Booyah, next Wardens. Okay, so this is basically the same thing we had to do last time. We were getting close to the end of the zone. We were getting close. Warden, bah! Go! So... like, I don't know what happened. I didn't react fast enough. I did not react fast enough. What can I say? Vomit is the best choice still, I do believe. Vomit is still the best choice, I do believe. Alright, let's go around again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that ice quill. Of course, I'm gonna get the ice quill. And this one too. Okay, this time I'll go in with D-Bot. Yeah, I don't know what I pressed last time, but it sure wasn't D-Bot. Unless D-Bot was still on cooldown, I didn't realize. I don't know. Alright, here we go. So let's see if I can aggro one of these things and let Vomit do some work. Dang it! I tried, you guys. I tried. Okay. Shall we do it again? Can't believe, man. Oh, that's funny. Okay. This time I'll use my turbo just to target them and get the heck out of dodge. That's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, there's a chest in there. I saw it. I saw it. Get off of me, blast crabs. Nobody likes you. Okay. Here we go. Speed S. There we go. Vomit. No blast crabs. Alright, I'm gonna have to debot here. Hurry! It's not enough. It's not enough. Oh my gosh! That should have killed me. Those things are dangerous in close quarters? Wow. Alright, Vomit. There's still another one, dude. There's still another one. There we go, Vomit. Okay, I need D-Bot to power back up, please. Ouch! Dang it! Wow, looks like the west wing is open. Okay. Whew. Those things have crazy range in these. Alright, it looks like there's a couple of... Okay, Warden Whiplash. This is gonna be kind of tricky in this enclosed space too, huh? Let's see here. Vomit. could probably use stun in here to make it a little bit easier on myself. This ain't so bad. Yeah, much easier than that long range stuff those glazers had. You have saved us. Hugaduko insulated this place to keep us from beatboxing. You missed a lot then. There's a war on. Get back to Central Podguard and help Chica however you can. Thank you. We've improvised a bomb for our escape, but never scrounged up the parts. Maybe the knowledge will be of use to you. Safe journey. We'll go free the Polari in the East Wing. Alright, this will be a new bomb. Flash bang. Flash fizz bang. And it looks like it comes off of a new workstation. Okay, ooh, we got some of those super potions. The pipey healing potions are like, they heal like 100 something K. Really, really good. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have That's hilarious. I love the Butterscotch Guys comedy. I really do. Alright, Vomit. Pretty easy stuff so far. This should do it right here. Wow, not quite. Rejoin us at the Central Podguard. We're taking the fight to Hugo. Thank you, stranger. We owe you a great debt. Death before dishonor. Alright, Juicebox. Let's go meet up with everyone and see how Chica's plan is going. Alright. Don't think I don't want this other chest, though. I'm not that greedy. Alright, and these are Harvest Bombs, Mark 5s. Very, very nice. Alright, let's go to Central Podguard again and talk with Chica. Chica, wow! Splish. Notice how everyone is so serious around here? Well, yeah, that's kind of a lot going on. My podlings never understood when I pushed for greater cheer at our settlements, but it's a way of clearing their mind. Heck, that alienite I discovered I thought of while pranking a huge gallum. You think everyone around here needs some more leisure time? I do. Why don't you bring me 3 of these spongy pod cakes and I'll see about getting our pod more lively. Spongy pod cake? I guess that's a new potion type item? A new consumable? Flux! My pod has returned and the Creepstone Guard are on standby. With our numbers back up, this might just work. We had a breakthrough. Nods excitedly. I should have been so clear all along. It should have been so clear all along. Flux, we figured out how to work Lawn's Delight? Build this forge. With it, you'll be able to craft some heavy-duty armor that should give you an edge against Demon Head. Come back to me once you get one installed in your home. I'm working on plans of a powerful on-the-light weapon. Alright, so that's probably going to be some of the new materials that we can harvest. There's a bunch of pods here. Let's go check them out. What are you doing with all this freedom, Junga? Didn't think I'd see many more days of open ice after being in there. I'm thinking about, well, something shameful. Shameful? You just got out of prison. It can't be that bad. I got these pod cousins, Sika and Wapush. They've been talking about, not sure if I could tell you. We don't care. We're weirdos. Flux breaks the ice all the time, and I'm a freaking robot. Fair point. I suppose they're planning on starting a farm. This is shameful because you aren't surprised? Polari are nomadic. We hunt and gather and set up temporary homesteads like this one along the way. It's been our way for as long as the songs go back. Where we come from, lots of people farm. People even farm a little tiny pots in their rooms. That sounds like a bit far-fetched, but I want to see that my pod cousins get the help they need, even if it's starting a farm. You think you could go there and see what they need? Sika said he found a great plot, real gem, out here in the wilds. Sure, we'll check on it. Alright, I don't know how much side quest we're gonna be doing here, guys. We came so fast. Nothing meant to move on that fast. Nothing finless. You okay, Wallow? This isn't my pod. Hugaduka lasered all of my people, just appeared and wham into nothingness. He did it so fast, the rapidity, almost more disturbing than the damage. I want to make everything slow. It's alright, Wallow, you're safe here. Slower. The tides to cease beasts to crawl. More time to think, to act. I know how, Finless. Wait. I know how, Finless. If you will help me, I will teach you. This counts as some therapy in my book. What do you need? First, the Nemokites of the bog throats and spines of our slurves. 10 of each ought to do it. Looks like we got all the parts for Wallow. I wonder what he's going to do with these. No idea, but I'm glad we're not on the receiving end of it. Did you see the look in his eyes? Yeah, I'm sure it's not going to be pretty. Probably useful, though. Let's get back to Wallow. Alright, we have it. Slowing agents complete. Now for the housing. I need 10 Miltor and 5 Fang Stranglers. What? What are we building, Wallow? A surprise that I'll slow everything down, Finless. Just get my parts. Apparently we have them already. All things that grab, bind, and slow. Now to wrap it in a nice inconspicuous package. Is that a snowball machine? No, it's a snowball machine. Now nothing will get the jump on me, on us. Hugos of the world will slow them down. Slow them steady. Save everyone. Save ourselves. Save... It's okay, Wallow. You're safe here. Tears streak down Wallow's face. Thank you, Finless. So what the heck? A snowball. A slowball machine. Uh-huh. The beast drumming on and on and on and on. Whoa, you alright there? Looks like Hugo did a number on this one. Sheesh. The calls from the deep, the Megalari grow louder. It wants me to dive deep, dive, and stay down. Alright there, Punts, is it? Let's back this up. What makes you feel better? The quiet, no beats, tundra wind, no pull to the depths? Okay, what helps you feel quiet? Bunions? Little 2 ears out of the snoons? Keep me calm, push the beats away, always did. We gotta bring a bunch of those things. Let's aim for 10, and next time we're out, maybe I'll help her recover. Okay, well we don't have that. The things I've seen, Finless, no Polari Tendrum or Brubbers should ever witness. I'm sorry, Job. Anything we can do to help? There is. I need you to blind me. What? Blind? Like make your eyes stop working? Yes. Why? I wish to hone my beats. My melon sense, the eyes have seen too much as is, and with greater senses I may be of use again. You still see the memories in your mind, eye, Job. You can't burn those out. Then they will give me renewed reason to hone my beats. Bring me one of these emerald hand torches. We'll see if it does the trick. Alright, there's a whole lot of stuff now. Emerald hand torch. Alright, so, like I said, I don't know how many of these quests we're going to be doing. Sickest thing is down here by the prison compound. Let's go home and see if we could build this new machine. And we got some ice quills to harvest. Don't mind if we do. Let's see here. So the new workstation is here, and it looks like we need a little bit more. Oh, apparently I've already got some of that. The Magmites build their nest around this stuff, apparently hoping to mine it. Alright, so that is some of the stuff that we can mine with the trowel. Okay, what's the other thing? These, the Magmite workers, okay, we know how to get that as well. Christine, we know how to get that. And Gulani Calcite. Okay, so we have to fight some Gulanis to get this stuff. And it's all around the area where the Gulanis spawn anyway, so that's not too bad. What about this thing? We can make one of these. That's easy. What about the slowball machine? Flings a packed snow and ice at your enemies, dealing 70% of your DPS as ice damage and freezing their legs. That might stun some stuff. It doesn't say stun, it probably just changes their mobility. I need a bunch of this, the carbone. I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll go ahead and make that. As far as the other thing, let's see, what was it? I think that's really all we need to worry about for the moment. There was another potion recipe that we got. It's these spongy pod cakes. It smells like something died and ate that, also died after living a full life. Sends your pet into berserking rampage for 3 minutes. Okay, so basically all we need is some parapods. And we can make these for that other quest too, so let's do that really quickly. Plus I form these every time I can, so that I can make more of that carabone stuff. Alright, that does it. And okay, first let me track this as well, because I know how I am. Next we'll make the cakes. How many did we need for that? Let's check the quests log. Let's see. Driving out the lights, lawn the light weapon, renewed reason, a bunch of things. Let's aim for 10. All right. Forming the land. I don't remember where. Okay, 3 of the spongy pod cakes. Okay, so we need 3. Got it. Build. All right, what were these? Royal Glacier Essence. Got it. We built plenty of those before. So there's at least a few quests. You never know what we might get for these things. Alright, so we got that. Now we would probably need... Let's make a few of the carbone. Slurry processing. There we go. That's as many as we can do right now. But we'll have that to make. Now we could probably kill a few more. Actually, let's go. We're almost out of time for the video, so let's check. Let's go back to Central Pod Guard and see what quest we can turn in based on the stuff that we already made here. Looks like we have a few that we could turn in. I didn't mean to fish there. That's funny. Okay, perfect. Now I just need something to hold them in. I mean, food is good, but surprise food? Even better. Why don't you whip up this party animal? I'll surprise Chica with it sometime down the line. Let me know when you get this done. Alright, this is a party animal. Okay, we've got the torch. With this, I may become a blind boxer. Now shove it in my face. Unfortunate, the light is not powerful enough. I suppose I could gouge my eyes with a horn. Sweet Marlin, no. Is there a brighter light source? I mean, blinding is one thing, but gouging, you could die. A fair point. Talk to Splish about acquiring a light. See if her expertise can help here. Make sure it's bright beyond the stars. Okay, so Splish ought to give us a new recipe or something. Hey Splish, we really need a bright light. How bright? Like an ice quill sort of bright, or like the tides recede my eyes disappeared sort of bright? The second one. Sweet. I'll need 10 ice quills and 5 electras from those slurps. And you weren't worried about what we'll do with the scorchingly bright light? Nope. Your strange desires mean I get to build cool things. Psst. I think I'm getting a sense for why she was podless. Alright, we'll bring you those parts. Alright, so it's probably just the ice quills that we need. But that's going to be it for this episode, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me some tap on that like button and show your support for the series, guys. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Uldin signing off, and we'll see you next time.